Hello.
Hello.
We are live.
We
People of the
are.
internet. This is I Need Space. I'm one of the co-parents, Genesis Furman, and this is, or I should be nodding this way. This is Bridget Boyle right here,
Oh,
and this is a banana that I'm going to be peeling and opening. Shall we do our new chapter ritual?
yeah, I have a
Night two.
thing of packing
All
tape,
right,
so we're
ready?
going to open up. Here we
Let's
go.
let's bless the chapter 8, night 2 with some peelings.
I don't know what I'm taping my forehead. I've been packing boxes. I'm moving for the second time right now, so it's crazy.
We should put Kat in this
Oh,
situation
thank
here.
you. My goodness.
Hello,
Welcome,
Kat.
Kat.
So tonight we have 3 amazing artists. Bridget, would you let us know who they are?
Sure, yes. We have Zoe Lemos, and then Eileen O'Shaughnessy, and then Rachael Sage is going to close out the night for us tonight. It's going to be a beautiful night of music. I'm just thrilled. All the tech checks have been really exciting. In fact, this is why I do this job, so I just get to listen to great music by really cool people all over the country. So it's really amazing.
So shall we bring in our artists, or
I just want to say one thing, which is that tonight we are having our youngest performer so far. Zoe is 17 years old. Not to embarrass you too much, Zoe, but it's really kind of amazing. Zoe played at our first open mic, which was in October, right? Is it, what month is it? No, it was in September. Sorry.
Time does not exist.
Time doesn't exist. Everything's weird.
It's March 495, 2020 right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we heard Zoe on the open mic, and we're thrilled. I believe Willa and Zoe already knew each other, but for me, Zoe was new to my ears, and I was very thrilled to hear her, and really, really, really excited to have a full set from her tonight. So that just goes to show, if you are a musician and you want to play on an open mic, the Wednesday right before every chapter of I Need Space will be hosting an open mic. So you can sign up anytime on our website at ineedspacefestival.com, and you'll see the open mic link there. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, we'll bring on Zoe. So here we go. Hey, Zoe.
Hey, Zoe.
Hello. Sorry, I just got.
How are you, darling?
We're so excited to listen to you play tonight. You're in East Coast, right?
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Nice. So much love for Massachusetts. So we're so excited to hear you. And yeah, shall we?
Yeah, take it away. We'll be back at the end of your set.
All right. Okay, this is my second virtual show that I've ever done, and somehow the tech aspect, the electronic stuff, never seems to get any easier. But I hope that nothing will go wrong, and I hope you enjoy the set. And I'm so thankful to be here, just because opportunities for musicians during a pandemic seem to be limited. So my name is Zoe Lemos, and my first song is called Summer Hurt. I have to turn my guitar on so you can hear it. But now I will start my first song called Summer Hurt. Posters of concerts she didn't go to. Busy lives and twisted nights just hanging on. She was good in autumn. Her father met her mother in the spring. The grass is always greener. Her first love's enough. It was in the summer. She was a summer kid. She was my summer love. I was gonna be summer. Growing up, she's finding herself a prisoner of her mind. Rose golden, pure silver, she's mine. She stood in autumn, her father met her mother in the spring. The story's been on her love song. It was in the summer. She was a summer kid. She was my summer love. I was gonna be summer, and I met her in the winter. And she called my name. I was a winter kid, about to be summer, and it was a summer. She was a summer kid. She was my summer love. I was gonna be summer. I wish it was the summer, very much. It would mean a lot less homework and warmth. And so this is my next song. My next song is called Sailing, and it's a rather new song, so I haven't really performed it out at shows yet. So, yeah. This is Sailing. There's something really wrong with me. I feel it all ahead of me. I wish I could go back before I ever saw that time machine. I bet I see the electricity powering my ability to fail. That I won't fail when things get rough, that I will prevail. What I see, I'll set sail. They don't want to sink, so let it hail. When the tide comes in, I'll be halfway to nowhere. So when they get on that boat and take the lonely road, I'll send a flare. Will you be there? And I rode that way just to crash my own parade. And will you picture me in the cool salty? I remember when we met at awkward times and I didn't know myself. I still don't know myself. I remember your button down. I didn't like the pattern, but you owned it and you knew it well. I don't want to see a knot in sleep. I want you to go through life with this, but it's harder than it seems to be. You'll be kind to leave. So when they get on that boat and take the lonely road, I'll send a flare. Will you be there? And I rode that way just to crash my own parade. And will you picture me in the cool and salty? I bet that I was down there, you really go. Guess I rushed so fast I was buried. picture me in the corner. On that boat and take the lonely road, I'll stand where will you be there? And I'll look that way just to crash my own plane. Will you be salty? I have this fun stack of books that's holding my computer up, and I also have a fun stack of books that's holding my foot up right here. So it's a nice, at-home setup. But during the middle of that song, the stack of books started to fall over, and so I had a fun time trying to counter the attack of my books. My cat, if you hear any crying, that's my cat, and I'm really sorry. And I can't stop it from happening, and I don't want it to make you sad. My cat is just cries a lot. Anyway, so my next song is called Stand Up, and I'm gonna switch to my electric guitar for that. All right, this is Stand Up. Fight for something today, forget it tomorrow. Trends are being said only to forget. Forget it today, remember tomorrow. Women running had your bodies, and I can't live like this. And you surely can't live like this. We're gonna stand up, we're gonna reach up high. We'll be alright, side by side. We're gonna heal our fights, we're gonna be so bright. We'll be alright, side by side. Fight for something today, and keep getting in the way. But the future's looking good, just like it should. Forget it today, and procrastinate. Band-aids and boohools are the only say. And I can't live like this, and you surely can't live like this. 'Cause we're gonna stand up, we're gonna reach up high. We'll be alright, side by side. We're gonna feel our fight, we're gonna be so bright. We'll be alright, side by side. And we're gonna stand up, we'll be alright, side by side. We'll be alright. I don't, chit chat has never been one of my fortes while doing shows with people that you can interact with, but doing shows without people you can interact with is definitely a whole new experience, and it's definitely one that I need to improve upon. But I'm super excited that we can do this because I think that hopefully when this pandemic is over, it can continue to be a more common thing so that we can see like more shows from around the world and without having to spend an insane amount of money on a plane ticket. But the pandemic is not over, so stay safe, wear your mask, and all that fun stuff. Next song is a cover, and it's by Carlisle. It's called Mother, and I'm going to switch back to my acoustic guitar. All right, this is The Mother by Brandy Carlisle. Welcome to the end of being alone inside your mind. You are tethered to another and you're worried all the time. You always knew the melody, but you never heard it right. She's fair and she is quiet, Lord. She doesn't look like me. She made me love the morning. She's a holiday at sea. The New York streets are as busy as they always used to be. But I am the mother of Evangeline. First thing that she took from me was selfishness and sleep. She broke 1,000 heirlooms I was never meant to keep. And she filled my life with color, canceled plans, and trashed my car. None of that is ever who we are. Outside of my windows are the mountains and the snow. I'll hold you while you're sleeping, and I wish that I could go. And all my rowdy friends are out accomplishing their dreams. But I am the mother of Evangeline. They still got their morning paper and their coffee and their time. They still enjoy their evenings with the skeptics and the wine. Oh, but all the wonders I have seen will see a second time. Inside the ages through your eyes. You were not an accident where no one thought it through. The world stood against us, made us mean to fight for you. And when we chose your name, we knew you would fight the cowards too. You're nothing short of magical and beautiful to me. I'll never hit the big time without you. So you can keep their treasures and their ties to the machine. 'Cause I am the mother of Evangeline. You can keep your treasures and their ties to the machine. 'Cause I am the mother of Evangeline. It's one of my all-time favorite songs to listen to over this quarantine. And just in general, it's a great song. All right, this next song is also a super new song. And I might be recording it soon, so if you stay tuned, it will come out at some point. This song is called Impressed. Watch your shoulder, my hands started to shake. And it felt like there was nothing that I couldn't break. Hazel eyes and crooked teeth and pretty lies. Menacing hair, taunting smiling. You tricked me into fearing myself for a while. Well, maybe I'm impressed. But did I know? So maybe I'm impressed. You got my sexuality undressed. Maybe I'm impressed. That I'm scared and that you got me on pretend. Maybe I'm once you spoke up, you were slithered in front of me. Your tongue is poison, and it's affecting my ability to breathe. Sharp jaw cutting, and I'm money so weak. All around me, your mind is fighting, and I can't sleep. So maybe I'm impressed. You got me doing things I shouldn't confess. So maybe I'm impressed. You got my sexuality undressed. Maybe I'm impressed. That I'm scared and that you got me on pretend. The skin peeled off in your life. My leaves grew back in your life. My love for you is a flickering light. Not enough to light up my life, but it may be just one night. Or maybe I'm in. Or maybe I'm impressed. You got me doing things I shouldn't confess. Or maybe I'm impressed. You got my sexuality undressed. Maybe I'm impressed. That I'm scared and that you got me on pretend. Maybe I'm Another song goes by. I'm just gonna check the time and have a sip of water. I put it right next to me. Cool. Couldn't find it. I just realized that I could turn it off. You can turn the comments on and see comments, so that's fun. I hope everything sounds okay and the levels aren't too wonky. Yeah, the next song is also a cover, and it's called My Boy, and it's by Billie Eilish. It's also a cover that I've never covered before on anything. So I hope you enjoy. It's called My Boy. My boy's being sus and he was shady enough, but now he's just a shadow. My boy loves his friends like I love my split ends. By that I mean he cuts them off. My boy, my boy, my boy. And my boy, my boy, my boy, he ain't a man.
as hell, ain't honest. My boy's being sus and he don't know how to cuss. He just sounds like he's trying to be his father. My boy's an ugly crier and he's such a pretty liar. By that I mean, he said he'd change. My boy, my boy, my boy. And my boy, he ain't a man, he sure as hell ain't honest. My boy, my boy, my friends, I love my split ends. My boy, my boy, my friends, I love. My boy, don't love me like he promised. And my boy, ain't a man who says hell ain't honest. You want me to be yours, well then you gotta be mine. If you want a good girl, then say goodbye. If you want me to be yours, well then you gotta be mine. If you want a good girl, then say goodbye.
That is another song. A fun thing about these virtual, not open mics, virtual shows, is that I could be wearing sweatpants and just angle it up. And so that's also a really nice thing about school, that you can just be in your pajamas, which is a fun thing. But I was just thinking about that just because I have no shoes on. Not that you really needed to see my feet, but I thought it was just a thing that you can't do normally. So I think it's a fun little fact, even though it might be a TMI that I have no shoes on. Anyway, this next song is called Cobblestone, and I'm going to switch back to my electric. Been a very long time since I've played this song. I used to play it a lot with my band out, and now since live shows are not safe, we have not played this song in a very long time. But it's called Cobblestone. It's actually one of my favorite songs that I've ever written, because I love the lyrics a lot. I don't want to sound conceited being like I love my own lyrics, but this is one of my favorite. I wrote it a little bit like 3 years ago, and a lot of the points are still relevant, which is unfortunate. That's not how. All right. This is Cobblestone.
One day was he walking through that long cobblestone road. One day was he walking where the green grass used to grow. Schoolyards used to be, now graveyards go below. Cloudy skies and no silver lining now. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Hey warrior, it's your time. Hey warrior, it's your light. Some of us have been waiting here all night, just for you to realize you're in the right. One day I was were walking through that long cobblestone road, one day was it rocking where the green grass used to grow. Now tell the moon I can't see your stars in the pale moonlight, and no, there's nothing to be found. Hey, 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 yeah. Hey, warriors, it's your time. Hey, warriors, it's your light. And some of us have been waiting here all night just for you to realize you're in the right. Believe a warriors who've come so far to fight. Believe a warriors who've come to the front lines. Believe our warriors of the future, cause they've had to survive. Believe our people supporting others, letting other warriors fly. One day was a walking through that long cobblestone road, one day was a rocking where the green grass used to grow. Schoolyards used to be, now graveyards go below. Cloudy skies and no silver lining now. Hey, 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 hey. I just saw a comment that said, I'd go barefoot on stage unless I'm playing drums. And yeah, I would love it. I think that it would be amazing if it was socially acceptable to just be barefoot all the time. At my school, there used to be a law where not a law, a rule that said that we didn't have to wear shoes, but that got changed in the past years. I don't know if it was actually a rule or just it just wasn't enforced, but it was a pretty cool thing when it was allowed. All right, this next song is a song that I'm gonna switch again over to my acoustic guitar, but it's called Hunger Games, and it's gonna be out pretty soon on Spotify and Apple Music and other platforms, probably SoundCloud as well. It's already on YouTube, but it's probably gonna be re-put on YouTube with updated Logic recording of it, because I recently learned how to use Logic, which is a DAW for recording music, and that's what I've been doing over this quarantine, is just learning how to produce and record music, which has been really cool. But this is going to be kind of my first real recording that I've done myself, which is exciting, and it's exciting to be able to put into the world, and it's a cool message as well. It's called Hunger Games, and it's about how the books that we grew up with, as my generation, like reading Hunger Games, Divergent, Harry Potter, they're all about uprising, and that's something that's really relevant today. So yeah, and it's also funny that my computer is being held up by Mockingjay and Divergent and Hunger Games right now. And another really fun thing about the song is that Janice Ian shared it on her Facebook page, and that was incredibly exciting. She emailed me beforehand, and it was funny because her hit song 17, and then she shared it on my 17th birthday, which was a week ago. I should really pay attention to what the date is. But yeah, so that was something exciting that happened with this song. All right, so this is Hunger Games. Grew up on revolutions, grew up on systematic change. Read all about it in the Hunger Games. We saw police brutality through the Peacekeepers. We learned to not give up through Harry Potter. That's how I was raised. How did you not see us coming? 'Cause my generation grew up on rising. Learn love is love through Gaga and Glee. Percy Jackson taught me about identity and how history repeats. Learn about slavery and poor working conditions through Hermione. Divergent taught me about society. How did you not see us coming? 'Cause my generation grew up on uprising. Stonewall riot is why I can wear a rainbow flag on my backpack. I don't wanna backtrack. Stonewall riot is why I'm so close to being free. Because the people of color, they came before. This isn't about how close I am to being free. It's about Black Lives Matter and how we can change society. Black Lives Matter and we can change society. How did you not see us coming? 'Cause my generation grew up on uprising. Grew up seeing blatant racism. I've grown up with blatant sexism. Knowing people will hate me 'cause who I love. Grew up with school shootings. Grew up with corrupt leadership. But that's not new. 'Cause we read all about it in the Hunger Games.
So that is Hunger Games. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you follow my Instagram at Zoe Lemos Music, or just my Facebook. I don't really have a Facebook page, but I do have a personal Facebook. I have a website called zoelemosmusic.com, and I hope you stay tuned for that song to come out. And then I have, how many more songs do I have? Just gonna check the set list. All right, I have 2 more songs, and this next song is called Motto, and it's by Jade Bird, who I've gone to see in concert twice, and I absolutely love her so much. I heard her on The River, which is a local-ish radio station, and it plays really great music, a lot of alternative music, but the Motto by Jade Bird is such a good song, and I love her aesthetic so much. So this is the Motto.
Oh no, it hurts again, 'cause I'm left out. I believe in promises. Oh, how does it hurt again? I should know now, better than to believe it. Ooh, all this sorrow will be gone tomorrow, and that's my motto. Don't let them fear enough to let me down. All this love ever does is break me down, and if it hurts so much to stay, then let it go, and that's my motto. And I'm not a fool
then moving on to my last song of the evening, I want to thank I Need Space and Willa for calling me into this wonderful, awesome event that is so cool that I get to see all of these like artists that I get to watch after me perform as well. And the open mic was spectacular. And it's really cool to get to see all these musicians that I probably wouldn't have met otherwise. And it's a great space with a great message. And thank you so much, Kat, for interpreting. Oh my goodness, words! Interpreting this wonderful event. Yeah. So this last song that I'm gonna play is called Tennessee, and it's also gonna be coming out at some point. And this song is probably one of the most personal songs that I've ever written. A lot of my songs I write off of fictional events. I really like writing based off of stories. I love creative writing quite a bit. And so that gets like Impressed is not based on real events. It was based off of maybe a line of something that I've read or something that I thought sounded really cool and I wanted to like keep going with, or something that I'll write a lot of poetry, and that's where a lot of song inspiration will come from. But this song was based off of kind of this. I had this slight want to go to a college in Tennessee, and then I kind of like looked into it, and I was like, this doesn't quite seem like a place that's fit for me. And it was also about a friend that I thought would be really cool to go and play music with. And so, as that plan didn't pan out, but I have awesome new plans now to go and do now off with a gap year next year. And so this is Tennessee, and it's not directly that story, but it is based off of that story. And I hope that comes through, that this is a pretty personal song, and it's also gonna come out. So anyway, I'll repeat. I'm Zoe Lemos, and thank you so much for watching and tuning in. So yeah, this is Tennessee.
I had dreams that we would end up in Tennessee. We would play in coffee shops and make our living tree. They would know our coffee order, our breakfast order too. Buttery love and smooth selling syrup for me and you. Oh, things have changed. Oh, life's reformed in other ways. For you, me, and Tennessee, while breathing's getting hard for me. Oh, in Tennessee, I had dreams that we would end up in Tennessee. I don't think that it could handle what life's got for me. Tennessee would love to be where I rest my feet. It's gonna be 60 degrees in January. I'll have my own cavalry. Oh, things have changed. Oh, life's reformed in other ways. For you, me, and Tennessee, while breathing, getting hard for me. Oh, in Tennessee. I'm sure I'll be gone, but I haven't seen you in a while, and I should probably call up and the dreams are off the table, pictures falling off to the side, and I'm prepared to let them slide or sweep it under the rug. So here's my last talk, and it's all up to you. Hope you know what you'll choose, and then you'll sit there. If you can save you me in Tennessee, I'll be your first stop along the way. If you can save you me in Tennessee, I'm only 14 hours away. Life's funny that way. mighty hero of Tennessee.
Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Zoe Lemos again. I repeated it quite a bit, but yes, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you so much, Zoe. It's
Thank
so
you.
good to hear you and to see you. And that song, The Hunger Games, is that out in the world?
It's about to be out in the world.
Do you know when it's going to come out?
I don't have a specific date, but I'm releasing it to DistroKid in the next couple days.
Fantastic.
Hopefully it'll be out super soon. But there is a version on YouTube right now under Zoe Lemos Music.
Okay.
And yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we'll throw that link in the chat, and because that song is so important and so awesome, and you're just thank you. You make me excited for the future of this planet. So thank you for bringing your soul here and your music here. We'll see you later. Come back sometime. And so we're going to take a little bit of a break. Next up, we have Eileen O'Shaughnessy, and Willa will be coming back, and Genesis will be coming back as well. And then after that, we'll have Rachael Sage. So stick around, and thank you all so much for being here tonight. This is the chapter 8 of I Need Space, and we're so grateful to have you. If you have a few dollars to spare, please do throw your money in the virtual Pass the Hat. There's a link in the chat, paypal.me/I Need Space. There's also a QR code on the screen. Any money that comes to us goes directly to the artists after operating costs, which are pretty low. So everything lifts us. Please do consider contributing, and we will be back in about 10 minutes. See you soon.
I can't hear you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to I Need Space. We are having a little bit of technical problems in the backstage, but we're working it out, and Jenny's going to be starting really soon. Sorry, Eileen, that's Jenny. Eileen's the musician. I'm confused. So I am Bridget Boyle, and I'm one of the co-people of I Need Space, one of the co-producers, and it's such an honor to make this festival happen and to get to hear such incredible musicians and work with such incredible interpreters such as Jenny and Kat Ridley, who was on the last set. And next will be Hilda, Yvette, and so exciting. We are a fully grassroots organization. It's just me and Genesis and Willa and Mackenzie Burt working our tails off to make this happen. And we try to bring you a variety of queer artists from all over the country. And we really look forward to hearing from you. So if you know anybody who should be on I Need Space, any musicians that you love or want to hear from, please let us know. We also have an open mic that it happens on the Wednesday before I Need Space every month now. So, and the open mic is a direct benefit for our ASL interpretations. So it's a really exciting event that we started doing last month, and we're loving bringing it to you. And if you're a musician or a poet or a comedian or anything, come and join us on the open mic. And I think we're having some people enter our backstage. It looks like everything's gonna happen. Are we ready? Yeah.
Hello, people.
Hey, Genesis.
We were just in the green room backstage hallway. The snack room. I don't know.
Eating M&Ms.
You know what? We forgot to put green M&Ms in the green room.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Eileen. I should have read the writer. Cotton candy, green M&Ms,
Soda stream.
soda. Yeah. I ate the banana. Sorry. I was hungry. Should we bring Eileen in?
Yeah, let's do it. You ready?
All right,
Here we
yeah.
go. Hey, Eileen.
Hey everybody. I'm just enjoying green M&Ms over here.
Oh, good. Oh, so there are green M&Ms.
There are green M&Ms. Yeah, you got the writer right. I subsist only on sugar. So.
Nice.
I have I have a 5-pound sack of sugar in the garage. I can bring it over after your set. I think that should be okay.
That's perfect. I prefer to be paid that way.
I have a lot of sugar. It's a pandemic.
Yes.
Fully stocked.
Cool.
All right.
It's sounding like your vocal mic is a little low. Can you turn it up just a tad?
Turn it up. Yep. How's that? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, that's better.
Is that better?
Yeah. Okay. Well, have a great set. I'll see you at the end.
All right, everybody out there. It's wonderful to be here. I want to thank the organizers of this wonderful festival. And my name is Eileen O'Shaughnessy. I'm broadcasting from Tiwa Lands, Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I'm going to play some tunes for you. So this first song is called Tender-Hearted Ones. Okay, I'm getting some notes that this needs to be louder. Give me one moment here. Check 1, 2. Somebody could let me know. How's that sound? Check 1, 2. Interpreter, feel free. Yeah, louder. Okay. Check 1, 2. How's that? A little bit better? Okay, okay. to the tender-hearted ones, to the ones who have no use for your bombs and your guns, to the ones who move slow, sing songs to the sun, to the ones who know it unfolds as it comes. Show me the way to the tender-hearted ones. So much mystery, so much you and me, so much mystery, so much you and me. Show me the way to the tender-hearted ones. I listen to the trees and they whisper to me, they say, stand tall, breathe deep, stand tall and dig those roots deep. I listen to the trees and they whisper to me, they say, stand tall, breathe deep, stand tall and dig those roots deep. Show me the way to the tender-hearted ones, to the ones who have no use for your bombs and your guns, to the ones who move slow, sing songs to the sun, to the ones who know it unfolds as it comes. Show me the way to the tender-hearted ones. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging in there with some technical issues. Everything is in retrograde right now, as we know, including everything, including our political system. All right. I'm getting some live texts about how the sound is. Okay. It sounds really loud on my side, but yeah, let me know if out there if there's any feedback about how things sound balance-wise. And thank you so much to the interpreters. This is amazing to see my lyrics and music interpreted live. It's like watching a painting happen live. Well, here we are in a pandemic, and we're finding ways to come together, even though we are apart. And certainly music is one thing that brings us all together. And again, I appreciate your patience with some technical stuff. I have my computer on a stack of rickety books here, Octavia Butler books, and I'm afraid it's gonna fall. Okay. Okay, so this next song is called This Is How We Show Our Love. And a friend of mine asked me to write a song about how doing activism, many forms of activism, whether it's activism on behalf of the earth or other human beings or non-human life, how that is a form of love, how it's an expression of love. And so that's what this song is about. Long ago, arrogant men decided to split the atom, and ever since we've been tasked to put it back together again. Balance disrupted must be restored, piece by piece, floor by floor. Beauty walks in many forms. She moves slow, her hands are warm. When the clouds cast shadows on the land, this is how they show their love. When the caterpillar moves so slow, this is how she shows her love. When the buffalo move as one, this is how they show their love. When we sing and we march together, this is how we show our love. When the grandmothers link their arms, this is how they show their love. When we say no more separating families, this is how we show our love. When we say no more white supremacy, this is how we show our love. When we sing and we march together, this is how we show our love. Disrupted must be restored, piece by piece, floor by floor. If you were with me, I'd ask you to clap to that. Clouds cast shadows on the land, this is how they show their love. When we say no more wars, no more weapons, this is how we show our love. When we say no more separating families, this is how we show our love. When we put the atom back together, this is how we show our love. Again, I just want to thank the organizers, Willa and Genesis and Bridget and everybody who was behind the scenes, the interpreters as well. This is a wonderful thing to gather digitally when we're apart. I think many people are struggling right now. I know I've been struggling. And, as much as I can through these pixels and through the algorithm, make our way through the algorithm, through the internet. I'm sending my love. I'm trying to communicate some joy, some uplift to you wherever you may be on this Saturday evening. Okay, friends are communicating how it sounds. I'm just worried that it sounds so loud in my house, but apparently this microphone is very soft. All right, well, next up I'm going to sing a fairly new song. And this is called May You Remember to Breathe. And in the Buddhist tradition, there is a practice called metta. And this is a practice of sending out loving kindness. So as I sing this, I'm going to be sending out some loving kindness to you, wherever you may be. And I'm just wishing you well, especially if I'm thinking about people who are especially struggling with mental health issues right now. May you be free from pain and sorrow. May you find peace in uncertainty. May you be free from anxiety. May you remember to breathe. You find comfort in times of trouble. May you remember this too shall pass. May you find healing in the morning light. May you remember to breathe. Find warmth in the coldest night. May you find wisdom deep inside of you. May you have courage when all seems lost. May you remember to breathe. All right. Oh, thank you, interpreter. You're the only person I can see right now, so I feel like I'm playing to you. And by the way, is your last name O'Shaughnessy? Are we cousins? Perhaps we are. we're all related somewhere, in some way or another. And I'm going to transition now to a much more political song. We are in an election year here in what's called the United States of America. And I think so many of us are feeling just totally disillusioned and worn down by this, corruption that we're surrounded by. And I just want to remind everybody to vote. It's very important to vote so that we can get this neo-fascist thug out of the White House. That's my favorite description of The Occupant by Dr. Cornel West. And as Willa said last night, let's send him back to hell where he belongs. But this is a song that has a biblical reference. It's a parable, if you will. And I wrote it thinking about the situation that we are in politically. It's called Pharaoh and the Hummingbird. And if you know the story of Pharaoh, you know that there's some eerie similarities with a despotic, egomaniac ruler who doesn't really listen to the signs. So this is a tale called Pharaoh and the Hummingbird. Oh, when he woke up in his castle, he said, "Ain't nothing for me is a hassle." And in a gold room with gold doors, he lost it after a Third World War. 'Cause the bombs, they piled higher. He thought, the reason I got matches is to start a fire. The reason I got matches is to start a fire. But the people, they sent a messenger. She was the smallest and the quickest, and she flew right through his window, and she whispered in his ear, in his ear. She said the earth, she won't listen to you, and the ocean won't take orders from you. So get ready, 'cause it's coming. The ground is shifting and rumbling. So get ready, 'cause it's coming. The ground is shifting and the people are humming. We say, We say, your own peril, Pharaoh, Pharaoh. The hummingbird told me not to fear. She said, as long as I'm here, there's flowers somewhere. As long as I'm here, there's flowers somewhere. This moment is a doorway we can walk through. This moment is a doorway we can walk through. All right. Okay, so please do what you can to fight fascism. And it doesn't end with voting. We know that. It does not end with voting. We gotta keep fighting. We gotta keep moving for social justice, for environmental justice, for racial justice. voting is just one thing that we can do right now, but we gotta have a wave of social change, and we all know that. Okay, just gonna shift instruments here a little bit. Tip this down. All right, well, as this is a queer music festival, I'm pretty sure it's in the contract that I have to play a queer love song. Right there next to the green M&Ms. Paid in green M&Ms. So this is a song, this is actually a brand new song that I wrote for my beloved. And because I am hashtag 4 on the Enneagram, I sang it to her today from a balcony. She was on a balcony and I was outside because we're social distancing because of possible COVID happenings. And I hate it. So my heart goes out to anyone who has to socially distance or be in quarantine away from your beloved ones, from those you love. So anyway, this is a song that I wrote for her, and it's inspired by a phrase in Irish. So the phrase in Irish is, I have to remember it. Mayatsavar la nahashi tena. And that phrase means, it's the phrase for trust. And it translates as, you are the place where I stand on the day when my feet are sore. So this song is called You Are the Place. Interpreter, oop, can you hear that guitar? Is it? Yeah, sort of. Okay. When I die, honey, don't you cry, I'll be ready for it. 'Cause the love you've given me has shown me just what paradise is. I've known love, I've had love, but none like this before. You are the place where I stand on the day when my feet are sore. You are the place where I stand on the day when my feet are sore. We sang Wild Mountain Time. We sang Wild Mountain Time. If it's wise, then you'll roll with the tides. Then you'll roll with the tides, my love. If it hurts, then you'll find what it's worth. Then you'll find what it's worth, my love. We sang Wild Mountain Time. stars with you. You are the place, you are the place, you are the place on which I stand. Goes out to my boo out there. We're quarantined separately and it's horrible. Okay, I just have a couple more songs. I know I got started a little bit late here, but maybe somebody can give me a time check. I got maybe 3 more quick ones. I hope you are doing well wherever you are, wherever you're watching from. So this song is called Wide Open Skies, and there's kind of an exciting, some exciting news to share about this song. So I play with a band, Eileen and the In-Betweens, and I want to say hello to my beautiful bandmates. I miss you, I love you. Someday we'll play again together. But we made a music video with this song, Wide Open Skies. And it's going to show at the Santa Fe Drive-In Theater on Tuesday evening. So Tuesday, October 20th, if you're in Santa Fe, if you're in New Mexico, you can see this music video at the Drive-In Theater along with other amazing New Mexico filmmakers and their films. All right, so this song is called Wide Open Skies. Drove my car up the mountain to be alone and heal from you. I lit some candles, I burned a letter, I slept beneath the shivering stars. You don't belong to me, you belong to the sea. And I don't belong to you, I belong to the sky. It's wide open skies, it's wide open skies that I belong to. getting stronger from a warming ocean. That's all our fault. And the seasons are getting stranger while we dig our pipelines and we build our bombs. You don't belong to me. You belong to the sea. And I don't belong to you. I belong to the sky. It's wide open skies. It's wide open skies that I belong to. You don't belong to me. You belong to the sea. Wide open skies, it's wide open skies that I belong to. All right, thank you. I got 2 more quick songs for you out there. My name is Eileen O'Shaughnessy. You can check out my band, Eileen and the In-Betweens. We have 3 albums out in the world, and hopefully a 4th will be released soon. COVID dependent, unfortunately. But you can check out our music on Spotify and all of the platforms out there. All right. Well, this next song is a song that I wrote for my best friend in the world. And, you know, I think that there should be more love songs for friends out there. I think the love of friends is really sacred and important. And my friends are really important to me, and they deserve love songs. So this goes out to her. It's called Keep Your Head Up. And I also just want to dedicate this song to all of the strong and amazing women of color in the world who are leading the way always. My friend is a strong woman of color, and I've watched her go through so many things and just lead the way. She's strong, she's resilient, she's amazing, and she deserved a song. So this is called Keep Your Head Up. People will be cruel, call you a fool. They don't know who you are, but I know who you are. Like a tree rooted deep. When the winds blow in spring, it will only make you stronger. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Heartbreak will come your way, cloudy day after cloudy day. No matter what people say, you're perfect in every way. Keep your head up, keep your head up. Keep your head up, keep your head up, honey darling. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. In the name of morning light, so tender and strong. In the name of impossible light, your head up, keep your head up, honey darling. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. You can't please anybody, so you got to please yourself, please yourself. You can't please anybody, so you got to please yourself, please yourself. Ooh, 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 ooh. Heartbreak will come your way, cloudy day after cloudy day. No matter what people say, you're perfect in every way. Keep your head up, keep your head up. Keep your head up, keep your head up, honey darling. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. And that goes out to anybody who needs a little uplift as well. Actually, I'll keep this on here. Okay, I think I have one more song for you all. Again, I'm just sending love to you wherever you are. And, you know, I love that this queer community space has been created online. I'm really grateful to the previous performers this evening and also last night. Last night was really fun to watch. Please stick around. There's going to be more coming after me. And so this last song, if you're listening, I would ask, and if we were together in person, I would ask for suggestions, because this is a song that I like to pretend is a magical spell, that we put things in the cauldron that we want to get rid of, and by the end of the song, they'll be gone, ideally. So if there are things right now that you can think of that you want to chuck and get rid of, type them in the chat, or just hold them in your mind, and maybe I'll pick them up via internet waves, via the algorithm. But this song is called Lovers and Fighters. White supremacy just came and went. Woo-hoo. 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 Since we're all on this plane together, and it's going down in bad weather, we might as well just learn how to fly. We might as well just learn how to fly. You better believe there's cracks in the cement. Nuclear weapons just came and went. Woo-hoo. You better believe there's cracks in the cement. Voter suppression just came and went. Woo-hoo. Since we're all on this plane together, and it's going down in bad weather, we might as well just learn how to fly. We might as well just learn how to fly. This world is for the lovers and the fighters, the bold hearts and the dream igniters, the bold hearts and the decolonizers, the bold hearts and the dream igniters. Much love, everybody. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are staying well. And the way I've been ending all my Zoom classes, I'm a teacher, and the way I end it is by saying, stay safe, stay well, raise hell. So I leave you with those words. Thank you very much, and stay tuned for more queer artists and amazing music.
Thank you so much, Eileen.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
So beautiful.
Thank you. It's such a funny, weird thing to just be playing in your house alone and, but know that we're connected.
You are not alone.
Sing it with me now.
Do we need some reverb for that?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a fun echo today, so.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Willa.
Hey. I was so sad to miss the beginning of your set because I was off somewhere else singing to myself and my sweetheart in a room to other people on the internet. But I caught the second half, and as usual, you just make my heart so human.
Oh well, I know. We've got overlapping gigs even when we're in a pandemic, so
Yeah.
something must be normal, right?
Yeah, something must be normal is a great name for something.
For something.
But yeah, Dream Igniters, that got me. Thank you.
And
I'm glad you're well, and I look forward to the day that we get to all be in a room together.
I do too. I can't wait till you take this festival on the road post-pandemic.
Yes.
Good idea.
That's going to be so much fun. Although then I'm going to have to share this delicious non-dairy ice cream. In some ways, I look forward to sharing food again, but
it's going to be hard to share food. Especially, I'm very protective of sugary food, of desserts. That's the one thing that I have a hard time sharing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Willa, go for it.
Thank you. What were you going to say?
I was just going to say thank you. All the love.
I was just going to say thank you too, so.
Oh my God. Awesome. Well, we hope to see you again soon.
All right, sounds good.
Mwah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
good.
We're doing this.
I feel a little underdressed. Like Jenny, as usual, your hair looks perfect. Bridget, you've got the lipstick on point. G, you've got a bow tie on.
This is the
Wearing
first time
different-
tying a bow tie in 8 months.
Wow.
I still got it.
Well, you're going to
So
have to
proud.
tie it again soon.
I know.
Ooh.
I know.
And you have your Ivy Room shirt on, so I think you are properly dressed.
I should
You are.
just underdressed, but thank you. Yeah.
So
What's happening next, kids?
next we've got Rachael Sage coming up. And I think we're just should we just go right into it? I think it might be time.
I mean, we're here. It's happening.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I'm going to bring Rachael in, and I'm going to bring
Hello.
Hilda in, who's the interpreter for.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny. See
Thank you,
soon.
Jenny.
Thank you so much for joining us, Hilda.
Hello, Hilda. Hello,
And
everybody.
Rachel, you sound pretty quiet to me. Does she sound quiet to
Really?
anybody else?
Yeah, a little quiet on
Yeah, a little
mine.
quiet now. Mm-hmm.
I haven't changed anything since our sound check, friends.
Gremlins.
I can get closer to the mic if you want.
Yeah, maybe while we're talking, get closer to the mic. I think once the music starts, it'll probably be fine.
I think you so far win the 8-month challenge of looking the most gloriously comfortable in your music scenario. Also, exceedingly symmetrical. It's
That's
both very
Yes.
comfortable
ironic
looking and
because
very
I
symmetrical.
literally just moved into this space the day before yesterday.
Right. Mazel tov. May it be a beautiful nest.
Thank you. You guys were my deadline to get myself organized just in this corner. The rest of the place is a wreck.
It looks very lovely.
Thank you. I try.
You're so welcome.
You do so well.
Thanks so much for coming to join I Need Space. Will you tell us where you're coming from right now? And
Sure. Well, I just moved to a new apartment in upstate New York. I had been in New Haven, Connecticut for the duration of this Michigas. And I'm delighted to be here in this beautiful new town. That's as specific as I'm going to get because I've got some crazy people who might just show up at my door if I get too specific.
we don't need coordinates. I was just curious. For some crazy reason, I thought for a while you were in Montreal. I just sucked that out of my thumb.
No.
Okay. Wouldn't be the first time I made
But
something.
I speak a little French very poorly. We can
Cool.
do that together sometime.
Great. All right. Fabulous. We're so delighted to have you from wherever you are, real or perceived, here on I Need Space. Thank you so much for playing tonight, Rachael Sage.
Thank you. Yay. What a pleasure. What a delight to be here.
Marvelous.
Oh my goodness. And I so enjoyed Zoe and Eileen. And I'm just so full with their melodies. Their tunes are stuck in my head. I was doing yoga to the last set, warming up.
Ooh.
I'm very
Yes.
relaxed.
All
And
right.
hyper at the same time. You guys tell me when to start. I don't want
All
to
right.
start without
Okay, we're
permission.
gonna head out. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Blue sky days, white oceans, open embrace, gold sun rays, red moonlight's God-giving grace. But I don't know where I'm going, I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark, reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. Oh, gratitude. How could I forget you? Bare feet in sand dunes, melodies from old-fashioned tunes, minty
but I don't know where I'm going. I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark, reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. Oh, oh. Gratitude. How could I forget you? Oh, gratitude. How could I forget you? Blue sky days, white ocean's open embrace, gold sun rays, red moonlight's God-given grace. But I don't know where I'm going, I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark or reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. I don't know where I'm going, I can't see straight. The line upon the pavement is a moving snake. Feel hope in the dark or reaching out. Recklessness and anger's rushing out my mouth. Oh, oh. Gratitude. How could I forget you? Oh, gratitude. How could I forget you? Oh, what a treat it is to watch you interpreting. So beautiful, thank you. And I have ADD as well, so of course I am beautifully distracted by this collaboration, and I love it. So this is as close as I've come to being in a band since all of this started, and it feels good. It's almost like you're right next to me, like I could reach out and touch you. Oh, other direction. Mirror image. Wow. Those of you who know me, which is at least a handful of you, I think, know that I never stick to a set list, and I rarely even stick to a loose list of songs. It's just a gene that I'm missing. Whereas I happen to be a big planner in my day-to-day life. I love a good plan. I get really anxious when a plan is derailed, or when someone's late, or, a meeting is canceled. Freaks me out. But I'm just like total happy, comfortable chaos in a live performance situation. So I'm doing my best to adhere to this list of songs that I gave you to interpret so you don't lose your mind. So I'll at least do that for the first three. And then, I'll just put you on your toes. So this next song, of course I have to do tonight for the I Need Space Festival. It's a song that I wrote when I was, I think about 22 years old. And I wrote it at the height of the incredible Ani DeFranco's fame, I suppose. She was pretty huge at that point from a career perspective. She is still huge either way, but she was playing big arenas, like the day after Janet Jackson was playing there. She was filling these massive stadiums, which was just extraordinary for an indie artist, for an indie feminist, incredibly unique and innovative artist like her. So I was witnessing all of this and very much identifying with her trajectory and her bisexuality, and just, you know, I felt like I had really found a virtual mentor in her. So I wrote this song for her, and it was really just my way of saying, I see you, I hear you. I like to think, you know, in the, I don't know, the recesses of my imagination that I understand you, although maybe I don't. So this is called Sister Song. And one thing I forgot to mention is I rustled up the chutzpah to burn a copy of this song on cassette, yes, cassette, and I sent it to Ani. And then lo and behold, she invited me to go on the road with her, and that was sort of my trial by fire, my very first tour. Everybody's looking over your shoulder. It seems they can't wait to hear what's next. Everybody's saying she's looking older. Could it be there is a cruel subtext to all this endless adulation, all this reckless fatuation? So I will stay with you tonight in case this corset gets too tight, and I will keep you company, 'cause that's what a sister should be. So they said it was the year of the woman. I believe it was the year of sex. Maybe it's be the year of the human. That could be a bit complex for all these endless aberrations from meaningful expectations. So I will stay with you tonight in case this corset gets too tight, and I will keep you company, 'cause that's what a sister should be. Everybody's looking under your mattress. Seems they can't wait to find that pea. Maybe you were never quite the princess everybody was ashamed you'd be, and all these endless presentations must affect your concentration. So I will stay with you tonight in case this corset gets too tight, and I will keep you, I will keep you, I will keep you company, 'cause that's what a sister should be. Yeah, that's what a sister should be. That's what a sister should be. That's what a sister should be. Exactly. So, this is a lot of fun. I'm gonna cheat now. I'm gonna look at my phone, make sure you're there. I could feel that you're here, but I need that instant gratification of just knowing that you actually are. Aww. Well, I'm just gonna heart my own set because I can. Hello, everybody. Hi, Marin. Hi, Tanya, Rob. This is where I get to do like my Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Because someday I'm going to have a show like that. I am. Puppets and everything. Bridget loves this song. Oh, that's very nice. Everybody's so generous around here. I think I'll stay. So, I have a little secret for you. It's not going to be a secret in a minute. So I was in the process of moving, like literally physically moving, the day that we needed to turn in my lyrics for this set, so that our wonderful, fabulous interpreter would know what the heck I was going to play. And I recruited my incredible bestie and tour manager, as I like to call her, tour mistress of the darkness, Meredith Tarr from Empress Records, to turn in what she thought would be an appropriate, greatest underground hits for me. So that's the list of songs that we turned in, and I am going to stick to it for the first 3 or 4, and then I'm just probably not going to. But this was number 3. It's a spoken word piece that's about the mishigas, the craziness of the music business in all its shameless glory and, I don't know what else you would say, just unpredictability and cynicism. This is called Hit Song. The hit song that hit me, a hard song, hides inside me, so afraid to rear its Medusa hand, the torrential and tempestuous net of success, a tangled web woven tightly against my pale skin. But if I can deliver on it, if I can just give in, give in, give in to what the elders assert is the natural end of the scale of my middle C, of my bottom line. Maybe it seems my time will come. Quickly I will move through this quicksand that's held me till now like a stone, immobile and more often than not, alone. But awake, I could become so able suddenly to shine upon the planets of audience and animals, eternity and freedom of audience and animals, eternity and freedom of audience and animals, eternity and freedom. And though sincerity may be lost in the wake of all of this, the sweet, sweet smell of success, the sweet, sweet smell of success, the sweet, sweet smell of success, the sweet, 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 sweet smell of success. It is so amazing to watch your lyrics being signed like this. I mean, it's just, I'm getting verklempt. Can you sign verklempt? Well, I think it's time to take off some clothing. It's a little schwitzy in here. That means hot. I'm still getting to know my utilities, like, you know, how high to put the heat up, whether to put the fan on, which lights are flattering. Maybe we'll, let's do a lighting change for this next song. Why not? Oh. This was one of my early purchases from Amazon. The lights. I don't know where they came from, but when they came, it was, you know, it was like a window opening into Venueville. I just suddenly felt like a proper venue wherever I put myself. I apologize in advance. There are a lot of lyrics. They're really fast. We're going to do our best together. Teamwork, right? Look around at all I see what I feel free, but I see him and I feel tense. Look around at all I know and all the places we could go to, but when I hear him I hear defense. We're gonna get in trouble if we're not careful. We're gonna get in trouble and he's hot on our trail. Listen to the words I hear you whispering inside my ear, but when I hear him, I hear noise. Imagining your hand in mine, I hold the concept of sublime, but I'm confounded by choice. We're gonna get in trouble if we're not careful. We're gonna get in trouble and he's hot on our trail. Look around at all I see. I see you and I feel free, but I see him and I feel. Look around at all I know and all the places we could go to, but when I hear him, I hear. We're gonna get in trouble. We're gonna get in trouble. I said, oh no, no. We're gonna get in trouble and he's hot on our trail. It's not so easy to stand up at this particular rig. At my last apartment, I was sitting in a different chair with nothing behind me, and I could move the chair and straddle the chair, stand up freely. But this way is a much better quad workout. I used to be a dancer a long time ago. Now I just maintain the port-de-bras. I still have good Swan Lake arms, but that's pretty much the extent of my ballet pursuits these days. But it is still, I'm still getting used to this whole like sitting for the whole set thing. I constantly want to be out of frame. This is a metaphor. Let's see. I'm thinking maybe I'll do a new song. since we're doing so well with the unplanned portion of the set. In the hall of my darkness, in the lull of my light, in the shroud of my solace, I hear fight, fight, fight. In the sound of my breathing, there's a soft singing bow. In the grasp of my grieving, I hear grow, grow, grow. There's a time for reflection. There's a time for pain. There's a time for letting go. There's a time to let the rain fall. Time to let the rain fall down on the revelation ground, on the revelation ground. In the scene on the movie screen, there's a message of hope. It's a season for listening through time stethoscope. In the scene on the Instagram, there's a message of love. It's a season for reveling in the quiet cooing down. There's a time for reflection. There's a time for pain. There's a time for letting go. There's a time to let the rain fall. Time to let the rain fall down on the revelation ground. On the revelation, ah, da, 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 ah, da, 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 ah, da, 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 da. In the hall of my darkness, in the love of my in the shroud of my solace, I hear fight, fight, fight. So that was Revelation Ground, a newer one that I wrote under lockdown. And every time I sing it, it means something a little bit different. But when I first was writing it, I was just trying to make sense of the surreality of, I didn't go home at the end of my tour, or rather in the middle of my tour when it was abruptly canceled like so many. I was on tour with the incredible Howard Jones, and we played our last show in Pittsburgh. And then my tour manager and best friend, who I mentioned earlier, Meredith, she and I quickly just tried to find a place near her so I would be near a friend. And because I just didn't feel comfortable going back to New York City at that point, the city was just having such a rough time with the pandemic, and I am also a recent cancer survivor, so my immunity, it's always a little tenuous. But I was very happy there in New Haven, and of course being just across the way from my friend. But I also knew that it was a very impermanent situation, and I wasn't home, so I was wrestling with that concept of home and feeling very ungrounded, confused, overwhelmed, and, mournful, I suppose. But when I play that song now, it means something really different, and I think I'm going to end up writing a whole album as an offshoot of that song, and perhaps it will be called Revelation Ground. It's just something I'm thinking about. Don't hold me to it. I know you won't. And on a different note, this is called Big Star. Do you want to be a big star? Well, it's okay to say yes, 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 yes. Do you want to be rock and roll beauty queen? Oh, get ready for the test, test, test. 'Cause you gotta stay skinny, you gotta grow tall, you gotta make magic out of nothing at all. And who you gonna run to when you can't think straight? Everybody's pushing you the same wrong way. Everyone's your lover on your birthday. Do you want to be a big star? Well, it's okay to say yes, 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 yes. Do you want to do the rock and roll beauty scene? You're never gonna get your rest, rest, rest. 'Cause you gotta know the answers, you gotta know them quick. You gotta make it better when they all feel sick. Yeah, who you gonna run to when you can't think straight? Everybody's pushing you the same wrong way. Everyone's your lover on your birthday. You can come to me, ain't gonna let them know. Never let them see any weakness show. Do you want to be a big star? Well, it's okay to say yes, 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 yes. Do you want to do the rock and roll beauty scene? Oh, get ready for the test, test, test. 'Cause you gotta fight your enemies, gotta fight friends, gotta fight depression when the whole shit ends. Yeah, who you gonna run to when you can't think straight? Everybody's pushing you the same wrong way. Everyone's your lover on your birthdays. Everyone's your lover on your birthdays. Everyone's your lover on your birthday. Reverb's definitely working. I'm figuring it all out. This is my first time playing in this little alcove here that just happened to be here. Of course, sans accoutrement, but it was here. The symmetry that Willa so enjoys, it was just here waiting for me. And when I walked through this apartment, in an effort to find my next abode, this was what I honed in on. I was like, I can do a lot with that corner. I can put pillows there. I can put flashing lights. I didn't mean to shut them off. It's not going to fit the next song to have them flashing. But no, I'm really looking forward to mixing it up. This banner is my artwork, in case that wasn't glaringly obvious, which it probably was. Kind of wear my artsiness on my sleeve. Speaking of which, I think it's time for a costume change. I'm that artist on this bill. Sometimes there's more than one. Usually there's only one. And
I've noticed that all my vinyl clothing is a little bit tighter since the pandemic. But I probably shouldn't have said anything. You wouldn't have known. I'm thinking I'm gonna play a little song about missing someone. Because it also gives me an excuse to just take a moment, take a sip from my magic blue water bottle and purple water bottle. I don't know. It's blue and red combined. It's purple. Sometimes my brain thinks in terms of the paint palette. This was a request tonight. Thank you for requesting it. You know who you are. Hopefully I won't rip my jacket. This is called Unbeauty. Do you miss me at all? Do you turn off the light when you sleep? I always leave the light on. Do you crawl when you creep? Do you fly when you fall from above? I always fall for someone. When the rain comes down, are you there in your room, listening hard for the thunder? When the rain comes down, are you where you need to be to appreciate the great unbeauty? Do you miss me at all? Do you turn off the light when you dream? I always leave the light on. And are you just what you seem? Did you always believe in the one? I still believe she might come. When the sun comes up, are you there in your room, listening hard for the silence? When the sun comes up, are you where you need to be to appreciate the great unbeauty? Do you miss me at all? Do you turn off the light when you love? I always leave the light on. Do you crawl when you creep? Fly when you fall from above? I always fall for someone. When the darkness falls, are you there in your room, listening hard for the distance? When the darkness falls, are you where you need to be to appreciate the great unbeauty? Unbeauty. Unbeauty. That's where I really miss my string players. They would do such a lovely finish at the end there. Well, let's see how long I've been playing. I call that pulling a Rod Stewart, and the reason I call that is because years ago I played a
convention called NAMM, and we were watching the venerable Sir Rod Stewart. I think he's a sir. Maybe not. He should be. Of course, he's like huge on a massive video screen, and a room full of industry people who are adoringly enjoying his performance. And we kept seeing, everyone at my table kept seeing him like looking at his watch during his whole set. He'd be like in the middle of, Maggie, and he's looking at his watch. And we're like, what the hell is going on? Is he really eager to be off stage? Does he have another appointment? So ever since I've called that pulling a Rod Stewart. But I think I have a few tunes left, which is always exciting. Sometimes these virtual sets are super short and sweet, which is also great, but it's nice to be able to luxuriate a little bit. Let's try another guitar tune. I mentioned Ani earlier, and I'm not much of a covers artist. And I know I'm taking a little bit of a risk here, since Facebook seems to be anti-cover lately. I think I was tuning the wrong string. Let's try that again. I don't know, I feel like I can get away with it. And I'm gonna do a song that is on my recent album, Character, which happens to be right here. I have to work out a little table situation next to me so I don't have to reach down. It's very unprofessional. I would never do that on a real stage in front of a live audience. Why should I do it now? Why should my standards be slipping just because we're in the virtual space? But anyway, I digress. This is my new album, Character. Can you see it? And oddly enough, I had no idea when I honed in on the mask iconography there, imagery, what mask-centric just insanity awaited us. It was something that was derived from more of a commedia dell'arte angle, and that is a Venetian mask that I'm wearing on the cover from a trip I took to Venice in the 90s with someone who broke my heart. But I kept on to I kept the mask because I knew that one day it would come in handy in terms of art direction, and there it was. So yes, I included this song on the album, Both Hands, because it really just felt like it fit what was happening in my life. I was not so much easing my way out of, but desperately clawing my way out of a very unhealthy relationship and recovering from cancer at the same time. I know, oi, it's okay. You can say it. Everybody together. Oi. And I happened upon this song again, which of course had been a favorite of mine in college. And it just felt like Ani was speaking to me. So this is Both Hands. Because every relationship starts out great, right? Or you wouldn't bother. Which is just a testament to my complete lack of judgment.
I am walking out in the rain, listening to the low moan of the dial tone again, and I am getting nowhere with you, and I can't let it go, and I can't get through. And the old woman behind the pink curtains and the closed door on the first floor, she's listening through the air shaft to see how long our swan song can last in both hands. Now use both hands. Oh, no, don't close your eyes. I am writing graffiti on on your body. I am drawing the story of how hard we try. How hard we try. And I am watching your chest rise and fall like the tides of my life, and the rest of it all. And your bones have been my bed frame, your flesh has been my pillow, and I've been waiting for sleep to offer up the deed with both hands. Oh, with both hands. In each other's shadows we grew less and less tall, and eventually our theories couldn't explain it all. And I'm recording our history on the bedroom wall, and when we leave the landlord will come and pay it over it all. And I'm walking in the rain, listening to the low moan of the dial tone again, and I am getting nowhere with you, and I can't let it go, and I can't get through. In both hands, now use both hands. Oh, no, don't close your eyes. I am writing graffiti on your body. I am drawing the story of how hard we try. How hard we try. How hard we try. How hard we try. Yep, I'm a trier. Oh, let's see. Let's hang on to the guitar. And I'm going to play another song from my newish album. And this was on the set list that you have, so you can relax a little bit. How about a virtual hand for our incredible interpreters tonight? Yay! Thank you so much. And thanks to everybody who performed tonight. What a treat. It's always such an interesting thing to be so engaged and watching and enjoying your peers right before you go on, and then suddenly have to focus and pull it together. And that's one of the things I love the most about festival culture. And this is very much a festival, and I really appreciate this format and everybody involved in the behind the scenes. You've done a wonderful job, excellent promotion, super organized. It's very impressive. This has nothing to do with that, but I just wanted to give you some love. So thank you to everyone at I Need Space. And I will say, I didn't hesitate to say yes to be part of I Need Space, not only because it's a queer music festival, and I was so eager to be part of it and to help support this beautiful community, but because, 99.9% of the time, I really need a lot of space. I'm one of those people. I try not to take up too much space, but nonetheless, I need a lot of space. And what I've discovered is that whatever space I'm in, I seem to expand my activities to fill it. So I like small spaces. I'm not claustrophobic. I lived in a very tiny, I guess it would qualify as a studio apartment for many, many years in New York. And I slept in a loft, and, like in those movies, where you're hitting your head every morning when you get up. I was that girl. And I loved it. It was great. I felt very diminutive, and I couldn't take up a lot of space because there wasn't a lot. And now I have quite a bit, and suddenly,
my crap is everywhere. Which actually makes me want to do a totally different song. So I'm gonna. So this is my hoarding song. It's an ode to hoarding and to spring cleaning, to the dichotomy. This is called Haunted by Objects. I've been haunted by objects for all my life. I don't know why it's so hard to get it right. I don't know why I can't let them go. And I may never know. I've been taunted by darkness for all my days. I don't know why it's so hard to set the blaze. I don't know if I will ever glow. And I may never know. I've been praying for answers to all my fears. I don't know why it's so hard to dry the tears. I don't know why they endlessly flow. And I may never know. 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 I've been haunted by objects for all my life. I don't know why it's so hard to get it right. I don't know why I can't let them go. And I may never know. I've been praying for answers to all my fears. I don't know why it's so hard to dry the tears. I don't know why they endlessly flow. And I may never know. 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 I've Ole! That was fun. I hadn't done that one in a while. How are you guys feeling about sweater weather? Are you already missing the summer? Are you excited for the fall? I really like fall. I like the colors, I like the trees, and I'm in a beautiful place for it. So I've been doing my leaf peeping. Oh, I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying this. I don't know, I feel like I may be overstaying my welcome. Maybe I'll do one more, and then, we'll hang out. We'll party. We'll have a virtual bonfire. I think it's time to put the flashing lights back on. I was gonna play Cave, but I think it's too mellow to end with that. So instead, I'm gonna dedicate this to my friend Willa. My super Jewish friend Willa. I remember when we first met, Willa walked into my friend Cheryl's showcase at Folk Alliance, and that's how we met. It was like, boom, I see you. Let's be friends. That's how I felt anyway. I don't know, I'm really putting myself out there, feeling very vulnerable, but I think that's what happened on both sides. It was insta mishpacha. So I'm gonna play a little Yiddishkeit. The villa, because, it's wonderful to share this heritage together and to just, see what it looks like to have your accent translated in real time. This is called Umrumana, which means my unrest. Wer kennt die Schönheit von eurem Verstehen? Wer kennt die Schein von deinen Augen sein? Und nicht zerrissen werden soll sein Herz verfreut. Und nicht zerrissen werden soll sein Herz verleid. Du, Umru meine du. Du, Umru meine du. Tell me why I long so much for you. Never a day or evening passes by without thoughts, dreams of you who are my heart. Without thoughts, dreams of you who are my life. You, my unrest, only you. You, my unrest.
rest only you. Wo je bankier, zo nach tira sang. Es geht doch nicht weg nach der Tag. Und nach ich trag von dir und nach ich träum von dir, von dir, von dir. Du Leben meinst du, Herz in mir, du, meine du, du, meine du, du, meine du, du, meine du. Thank you. Good night.
Ah! That was so delicious.
Oh.
Oh, thank you so
I'm
much.
glad you enjoyed.
We're all back in the green room being like, there's been so many firsts on this chapter, and you are the first person to sing in Yiddish.
Wonderful.
What? Thank you so much. And what is absolutely just such a sweet set. Thank you for bringing it to us from your new, very symmetrical, exceedingly
Thank you for having me.
comfortable home. And yeah, I have to be honest. I did not feel that way when we met. What I felt was that person is really cool and she's never going to be my friend.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm so shy and nobody believes me. But like, actually, I was like, wow, like there is that woman
shy
who's
to
like,
me at all.
so bright, and you had like even a particular sort of like stance, and I was just like, yeah.
You walked
Cool.
in on me playing Bravery's on Fire, and I remember that because it's a really hard song for me to play, and I was really nervous. And I will always remember that. So we had courage on the side of our potential friendship.
We really did, and I'm glad that it unfolded, because I might have actually just sort of been like,
here we are.
Here we are, doing just more and more chapters of Mishpucha, which is, for those of you who do not speak the Yiddish, and actually I don't, unfortunately. I hope to speak more, but it means family, and as queers we all know that is everything, and is multi-layered and is contextual and changes over time. And as Augustin Burroughs says, we have our biological family and then we have our logical family, and it's lovely to be logical family. Yeah. And thank you so much for coming to be part of the logical family. I mean, maybe logical for I Need Space should be in quotes. Some very heavy queer bunny ears about that. But thank you so much for closing out chapter 8.
And thank you to the other artists on the bill, Zoe and Eileen. You're amazing, and everybody involved in putting this together. Woo! Where are my jingle bells when I need them?
Woo!
There they are.
Jingle bells? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and thank you, Hilda, so much for being here with us this evening.
Yes, thank you so much, Hilda. What do we do now? Party.
Now, yeah, it's so funny. Some of the chapters we have had sort of a party, and tonight we're like, this has been a day. I don't know about you, like everyone, something celestial is going on. Like this has been a really hellacious week. I'm really grateful actually that we've gotten to have a chapter this week, because the music has, I feel like put things back that had been like falling off as like objects hit me emotionally.
That's its job, isn't it?
Yeah. So thank you for being part of that.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Bridget and Genesis.
Yeah, and we've got our next chapter next month. We're just going to keep on going. Some really spectacular artists, and before that chapter, we've got our queer performer open mic. So everyone's welcome.
Sign up.
And And
I was gonna give you my open mic music.
Yes. Yes.
So, Rachel, maybe we should try out the Rachael Sage's Neighborhood on the I Need Space platform. Just saying, if you ever want to do it, just let us know.
I would love that. I'll get to work on those puppets. Very
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
amazing. All right. Well, Rachel, we're going to take you out with our love and our thanks, and we're just going to close this evening. Shavu Tov, and
Shavuot Tov.
big hugs and lots of love. Thank you for gracing our
Good
our
night,
festival.
everybody.
Good
You
night.
too, Ellen.
Woo. Yeah. Wow.
Chapter 8.
Chapter of a bunch of firsts.
So many firsts.
So many firsts.
We had Elton John cover. I think first Ani cover. Is that the first? How can
First Ani cover.
8 months without some queer singing an Ani song before? Rachel, thank you for breaking the seal. Of course, now it's going to be like just Ani covers for the next 6 months.
Yeah. We had our first flute.
First
teenager.
First teenager.
First Yiddish, yeah.
First international act for our open mic.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So we're growing.
I don't think it was the first totally X-rated song / interpreting, but that 9 Inch Nails set was pretty rad last night. For those of you who missed it, go check out Alex Nolan and Mishti's set last night. They and Kat did an absolute number on. What's the song? Is that song called Closer? What's it called?
I think it's called Closer by 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah. I think anyone who's ever heard it probably thinks of it as I want to fuck you like an animal. But yeah, it's called Closer. And they did it exceedingly well. Just 3 ultra pros bringing you some very well-made music. Yeah.
Well, is it time? Can I take my bow tie out and I start like then?
We're gonna take the show out that way, huh?
To that effect, actually, speaking of tipping, I want to thank everyone who has passed the hat and put in a tip jar and donated and bought a ticket. Thank you all so much. For those of you who have yet to do that, we thank you for the tip you are about to give these 6 extraordinary, wonderful, beautiful, generous queer artists. Everything counts. Everything counts. If you've got $1 and you would like to show your expression of joy and gratitude to these people in that way, that is great. If you've got 100, that's great. If you want to send these people back to their night school and give them a grand, fabulous. Everything goes to the artist after operating costs, and operating costs are Wax Emily Productions, which is Bridget Boyle right here. So no matter what you give, you are supporting independent queers making really grassroots music. So it's going to a good place. Who was it the other day? Someone said something about a Starbucks. It's like, skip your Starbucks and donate to something. It's just like, skip all of it. We understand also there's a lot of fundraising going on right now. And so we support you in all of it that you're doing. And we thank you if you are including I Need Space. And that's just marvelous. Thank you so much.
Cool. So we'll see you in November 20th and 21st.
Yep.
Join us. We'll be rolling out our lineup next week because it's all lined up, which is kind of amazing. We're ahead of the game, and it's going to be really good. So peel your eyes. That's what I was about to say.
Peel your eyes. And if you are or queer artists who want to be involved in this festival, please submit on our website, ineedspacefestival.com. Come play on the open mic, see what it feels like, come hang out. Rachel was kind enough to give us some love about the organization, and which is definitely in this instance Bridget and Genesis, because I fucked Rachel's booking into a cocked hat and was exceedingly grateful that she still wanted to come and play because I'm evidently incapable of using even a paper calendar. 2020. Rachel, bless you for your generosity for still coming to play. It means the world. And we really do our best to support artists in coming to do this and making the tech work, doing the promo. Genesis goes to town on these images. Bridget has done both of you have done an enormous amount of research on how to get sound really good, how to be supporting people who are coming from disparate places with disparate technological capacities. And we really want to make this work for you so that people can hear your music. So come try it out, see what it feels like on the open mic. Submit your music, help us make community. Like, we had our first international act. Let's keep that up. Let us be a world of queers together, please.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So hit us up on the website. We love you, and we'll see you in November.
Bye, everybody.
Aloha for now.
Good night.
Good night. Are we all hiding?
We're hiding.
We're hiding now. Hiding. Hiding.